Victory falls as the old year died in 1923 as they moved into 1924. It was cold. Turkey bone in his throat. This was the content of the news 100 years ago in the Reading Eagle. 1924 Christmas clubs in amounts to suit any purse over there at the Keystone National Bank. To wed New Year's Eve, we have a romantic story. A young man and a young woman were going to get together on New Year's Eve. They're celebrating now their 100th wedding anniversary. I should call them and wish them well. That's beautiful. Happy and healthy 1924. 'Tis a feat to fit feet, says the Cantilever Shoe Company. For men or women, they tell you, start the new year by giving your feet the right away. It'll lead you to happiness and contentment. The Raja Theater says, with our best wishes, a happy and prosperous new year. They had a grand holiday bill with the juvenile frolics of 1924. Over here, we've got the New Year's baby just thinking away. It says, Happy New Year. Yours truly, the Strand Cafe. They're having a New Year's Eve celebration. It says, last call for reservations because you want to get out there and party and welcome 1924, just like you want to get out there and welcome 2024. You wreck them, we repair them. Look at this auto ad. This feels like you ripped it out of today's paper and just changed the pictures of the car. So they take the wreck and they'll there you see the second picture. They'll pimp your ride over there at Beals Wagon and Auto Body. Humorous. Here's a little bit of humor for you. There is such a thing as being so broad-minded that you are merely shallow. And then this one, the sap that is the tree of life is gone, but we have with us the sap who tries to be the life of the party. Strangler Lewis was arrested, the professional wrestling legend. I mean, this is in lore. This is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Strangler Lewis was arrested for hitting a fan on his way back to the dressing room after the first fall. You know how they always say this match is scheduled for one fall? There was a time where a lot of matches, most matches, were best of three or best of... Now they do that occasionally, but no changes likely in the football rules for 1924. Today, kind of the same thing. They're talking about changing the NFL rules and getting rid of the kickoff at the beginning of the game. And so they were looking at that with collegiate football back in 1924. New Year's Eve greeting to everyone. May 1924 bring happiness and prosperity to all, say the Service Quality Shop. You can get a car for $295. You can get a Ford. Look at that touring car. New Year, a whole year to pay. $1 a week. You can put away $1 a week and you can get yourself a ring just like the one that Baby New Year is wearing, like a belt, like a weird Flavor Flav Baby New Year with a ring wrapped all the way around him. There he is. So $1 a week, get you a diamond. Maxwell House Coffee, good to the last drop. They're saying for 50 years they've been doing this. This is 100 years ago. Maxwell House been rocking and rolling for 150 years. Unhappily married men's club formed by 200 in a French town. We are, how you say, not happy. Breaking in the new pilot, 1924 at the helm. So like there's the old man, he's so apparently then the metaphor was not only that you had the old man and the baby, but there was an actual ship. You were steering the ship. And so he's like trying to hold it. He's about to turn that over to a baby. They're going to all die. This 1924 is going to be a disaster. Hotel Berkshire, and there's that same New Year baby. All ye who have not reserved table for the biggest New Year's Eve celebration. So they're saying there's even bigger. $1 cover. Wishing you a happy new year. Are you overpaying for your house? You can get a new house for $7,000. Looks nice. Here it says that a man from China was scheduled to speak at the Episcopal Church. It also says here, a Scotchman woke up one morning to find that his wife has passed away. And he ran downstairs to the servant and he said, Mary. And she said, what? And he says, this is important. Only need one boiled egg today. I like that. It's like breakfast. It's an old joke, obviously. It's 100 years old, but I had heard it before. Butter, butter, butter. Grocery specials. Coffee, coffee, extra special. Grand Union Tea Company. Men's umbrellas with a steel frame were 66 cents, and then men's brown beach vests were $2.66. That is the vest that you always see like Newsies or any of the working guys with like that kind of tweed, vest with all the pockets. Those were called beach vests. I don't know that anybody would ever wear them to the beach, but that was what they were called. Lost and found. So somebody lost their cape, a beaded cape, an old-fashioned cape. So 100 years ago, they were already still being like, maybe it's time to move past the capes. Postal, on way for 15 years. Took 15 years for this person to get their mail. It says it was a letter written by her sister-in-law. It took 15 years to get to her. By that point, the sister-in-law had died. These two were married for half a century. That's nothing. That other couple we were hearing about now, they've been married for 100 years. You could get your lady a petticoat. That's a pretty good deal. Party for a nurse. This was a very common thing back then. They would just put about people's parties, people's personal events. It says, Mr. and Mrs. Harvey B. Undercover. That's a name. Wouldn't it be great if he was a cop and he was going undercover? They lived on 733 North 9th Street. They had a turkey dinner in honor of their daughter, Effie, who is the head nurse at the Philadelphia General Hospital. The occasion was the 12th birthday anniversary of their grandson, Robert Schmiel. That's a lot, though. It was the anniversary, the birthday anniversary, the 12th birthday anniversary of their grandson, Robert Schmiel. So does this mean this is the anniversary of his 12th birthday, or is this just the 12th anniversary of any birthday that he had that he is reflecting back upon, or is he 12? I'm not exactly sure. Happy New Year's means nothing to two bandits. These bandits didn't care. While the din of the New Year started, these two were guilty. These were payroll bandits, and that was the first verdict 100 years ago. So they were robbed. They had robbed somebody of $15,000. Well, I'm excited that we got a new year around the corner. By the way, if you enjoy these videos, make sure and give it a thumbs up. Be like Fonzie. Give it a thumbs up, and while you do, go, hey! Because when you give a thumbs up, YouTube recommends it to somebody else. And if they give a thumbs up, it goes on, and I appreciate it. Well, that was crazy. But not as crazy as this old video, which I'm going to put right here. I hope you guys check that out. Also, there'll be a video over here. And you could choose either one, because I'm in both. I choose this one. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We got a whole new adventure, a whole new day. I'll see you tomorrow. Did I not record this? No, I did. Stop recording.